I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi.
We've got a chance now for our starting lineups. From point guard to center, this game should be a good one.
As a fan, if you've got the need for speed, you're in for a treat tonight.
Oh, I always have the need for speed. I mean, across the league, every year, the pace seems to increase. And these teams, they really push it.
Then again, who knows? A couple key half-court sets could really determine the outcome here.
Now here's Young. Lets it go from deep. Stewart grabs the miss. Pass to Jones. Pick by Jones.
The kick out to Ionescu.
From the arc, hits the three-point bomb.
A lethal sniper from outside the arc. The D has to rush Ionescu and run her off that three-point line.
Now here's Gray. Outside Young.
Parker Tyus.
Guarded by Jones. 6 to shoot.
Parker Tyus with it.
Working on Jones.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
Phoebish.
Here's Ionescu. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Yeah, you know, contact can't slow Ionescu down. She sticks with her inside shot and finishes strong.
Gray right side.
Parker Tyus outside.
Lloyd. Fires for 3. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
Well, Lloyd loves to punish teams from downtown. She'll take that shot whenever she can.
Now here's Lainey Hamilton.
Covered by Lloyd.
And this Liberty team, of course, features Brianna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and Sabrina Ionescu. How about that big three?
One of the best we've ever seen. Stewie and Jones are former MVPs, and Ionescu could win one pretty soon herself. This is a loaded roster.
And the first one at the line is good. So she gets them both.
Well, you look at the run the ACES are on. Do you think we can call them a dynasty?
Over the last 4 years, they have 3 trips to the finals and 2 championships. Now, I think the coming seasons will determine if they are officially a dynasty, but they're definitely on that path.
Here's Phoebish. Pass to Lainey Hamilton.
Ionescu, Gray defending. New York, no good that time either. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first quarter. And here's Young. There's the triple. Drops in the tray.
Well, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Pass to Phoebish.
Inside. Jones. And foul called as she misses. And she's going to shoot 2 free throws.
And it goes on Cheyenne Parker Tyus.
Well, you allow someone to get to the rim like that, and really that's your only option.
Yeah, free throws are always better than a layup. I would agree with that.
The first one falls.
And former MVP Jonquel Jones made a finals appearance in her first season with the Liberty.
Yeah, and she also led the Sun to the finals while she was in Connecticut. I mean, Jones, she's just the ideal stretch big. 6'6", great length, about 38% from three over her career. If you have Jones on your team, you're going to win a lot of games.
She hits both from the stripe.
The 2021 MVP, Jonquel Jones, might be the most versatile player in the league. Her impact is felt all over the floor.
Gray outside. Pass to Wilson. Over Stewart. A nice shot by Wilson.
So reliable, guys. Her offense, it doesn't come and go. It's always there.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. It drops for her third basket. She's only missed one shot.
It's easier to find success in the pick and roll game when you have the kind of high basketball IQ Ionescu has.
Pass to Young. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
Well, Young runs into some overly aggressive defense. Stays focused and gets the shot off.
And Jackie Young came into this league as a good passer, but she's taken it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, and as her scoring continues to improve, so does her playmaking. That makes her very difficult to defend with the ball in her hands. She's already fulfilled her immense potential.
And she makes the first.
And Jackie Young went first overall back in 2019, and her transition to the W probably wasn't as smooth as she would have liked.
Yeah, had some ups and downs her first 3 years, but year 4, 2022, Young put it all together, an all-star and most improved player, a big part of that 2022 and 23 ACES title runs.
And one thing that makes this game so fascinating is all the different styles you can incorporate. What do you think is the best for winning, though, Brian?
Well, you know me. I love to grind it out. Slower pace, that's what wins come playoff time.
Yeah, maybe like in the 90s, Brian. I prefer teams that pick up the pace, take a lot of threes, and can outrun you.
The steal. Pass to Jones. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
Well, in the open court, Jones goes straight for the hoop with her height and her touch. She almost always completes the break.
Now here's Young. 5 points in the game. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Pass to Ionescu. From deep. Rebound by the Aces. Now Gray. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Breanna Stewart. That is her first foul of the game. Lloyd from long range.
And that one coming off an assist by Cheyenne Parker-Tyus.
As a defense, you can't let that happen. Let Lloyd step into a jumper. Too deadly to allow the catch and shoot.
Pass to Stewart. The three is up. And Jewel Lloyd pulls it down.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here's Young. Now Lloyd.
Lady Hamilton covering.
Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep.
And it's Lloyd missing.
New York in the lead. Here's Stewart.
The kick out to Ionescu.
Launches it.
They get it again.
They shoot again. Here's Stewart. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Pass to Gray. Out to Lloyd. Puts up a 3. Here's Wilson. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Breanna Stewart. Ionescu outside. Back to Stewart. Ionescu outside. Down low.
Pass to Phoebish.
Ionescu. There's Lainey Hamilton. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
This is the kind of vision you get with Ionescu. She has a knack for finding the open teammate.
Up top, Wilson. Baked in off the glass.
Yeah, that's all that he can do. Wilson is so good at capitalizing inside, even when she's under duress.
Outside, Stewart.
Here's Phoebish.
Guarded by Young.
Ionescu left side.
Uber Gray. Ionescu can't get it to go.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whiffs on an open jumper.
Offensive board.
You know, she's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
And you know she'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
Now here's Lainey Hamilton.
He has 5. Here's the 3. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Stewart. And another shot. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
The mid-range jumper, something I love to see. Stewart's game is multifaceted, and I'm really not surprised to see her knock that one down.
Gray with it.
Covered by Ionescu. Jackie Young on the wing.
She has 5.
Wilson sets a screen.
To the inside. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. Next.
When you think about dominant players in the league, A'ja Wilson right now is the first person that comes to mind.
Well, her game really speaks for itself, doesn't it? And then you factor in all the awards, all the accomplishments, and like you said, she has to be at the top of your list.
No good on the free throw.
And guys, for A'ja Wilson, she's always a factor night in and night out.
Well, when you're a multiple-time MVP, us and the fans expect that. There's no doubt she's cemented herself as one of the best players of this generation.
And she's good on the second.
Well, there's no question that the Las Vegas Aces have established themselves as the gold standard of the W.
Well, it's about more than those 2 titles. They opened up a 64,000 square foot practice facility back in 2023. The first WNBA team to have their own dedicated practice facility. That's showing a major investment in the team and the league.
To the paint. Here's Parker Tyus. And another miss by Las Vegas. And so it's New York with it. Leading by 5. To the middle. Here's Sabali. That one's good. And so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
That's just terrific awareness from Cloud. She's got the ability to break down defenses with her passing.
Outside Young. The 3 ball. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Love the pass from Evans. Has a strong feel for when to dish it.
And it's New York's ball. A 4-point game.
Here's Phoebish.
Guarded by Young. Cloud outside. Pass to Sabali.
Here's Phoebish.
From outside the arc. Cans it from downtown.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Now here's Wilson. 5 points in the game. Evans. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Don't be fooled by Evans' 5'6" height. Dana can more than hold her own around the hoop.
Pass to Phoebish.
Back to Ionescu. Cloud outside. The three.
And Parker comes up with the rebound.
The Aces trailing.
Outside Evans.
Young with it. There's the three.
The rebound by Thornton.
Even without that three ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Now here's Sabel. Cloud outside. Takes the three. That shot, no good. Outside Young.
Outside Evans.
Back to Young. She scores with that shot, and she's now 3 for 8.
I love that shot from Young. Make defenders worry about the entire floor, not just the paint and the threes. Make them guard you in the mid-range.
Now here's Cloud. She's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. It's good from long range.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And Jackie Young, a talented guard who scores at such an impressive clip.
And this is her second trip to the line in the game.
Jackie Young, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so she makes both from the line. New York leading. Cloud outside. Pass to Davis.
Sabali.
Jones.
Covered by Gustafson.
And that one's good. Jones.
Don't need much range to hit from that distance.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Liberty out in front, up by 6. Stay with us as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And now the second quarter just getting set to begin. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
This team's on the same page. They're right where they need to be on offense.
Yeah, they're on the same page, the same chapter, whatever you want to call it. And they're hitting their scorers right when they need to, making scoring just easy for them.
Now here's Cloud. Pass to Davis. Cloud, great defending. Now here's Jones. That three off the mark.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. You've got to go right back to that shot.
Here's Stokes. Clock at 6. Here's Gray. Rebounded by Davis. On the wing, Natasha Cloud. She's guarded by Hayes.
And here's Martin.
Pass to Gray. Stokes. Gray outside. Gets it to go from downtown.
A new age point guard. Gray doesn't just handle the ball and pass the ball. She also hits it from deep at a crazy rate.
Here's Burke. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. On the wing, Natasha Cloud. Gray defending. Here's Jones.
Martin pulls it in.
Hayes with it.
Screen by Gustafson. Pass to Martin.
Hayes. And she was camped there in the lane. And she gets a 3-second call. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Jones with it. And she banks in the layup.
That's the physicality coaches like to see around the rim. Jones doesn't back down from anyone.
Outside Hayes. Lloyd. Off target with the 3. Jonquel Jones in the high post.
She's against Gustafson. You have to respect how Jonquel Jones has continually upped her game.
Well, she never seems satisfied with her game, does she? Even after she won Most Improved Player, she just kept working to get even better. And the results speak for themselves, as she eventually won League MVP.
First free throw is good.
Well, New York won that 2020 lottery, and their prize, man, it was a great one. Sabrina Ionescu.
Well, she was the first piece, right? And she endured some tough times. But her talent and overall play helped attract Breanna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and other key players.
Second free throw, no good.
And as the WNBA continues to grow, the leadership we're seeing throughout the league has been great.
Both on the players and league sides. Some great people in charge, doing what's right for the future.
Absolutely, Brian. And the big thing, everybody's on the same page. They all want to advance the sport, advance the league, and continue to just be an elite product. She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
Outside Hayes. Pass to Lloyd. And here's Gray. Shoots the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Jewel Lloyd.
Always seems to be in the right position. Gray's patience and experience make her the bright player she is.
New York calls timeout.
And Jewel Lloyd, what a fantastic player, so consistent over the years.
Well, she started off strong, the #1 overall pick in 2015, WNBA Rookie of the Year, and she's only gotten better from there.
ACES making a change here. And the Liberty with possession here. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
Total dominance by Jones tonight. She loves getting to her spots and finding her rhythm.
Now here's Young. She's got 12. Jackie Young draws the double. This one for 3. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Laney Hamilton with it.
Guarded by Young.
The offensive rebound.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Goes up again. And it's laid in by Savali.
Strong rebounding, and she gets the easy putback as a result.
Las Vegas trailing. Now Lloyd. She's got 6. Pass to Gray. 3-pointer. Rebound New York. Here's Berg. Now here's Ionescu. Gray defending. Back to Ionescu. Berg, 4 on the clock. Deflected. Out on her own on the break. Here's Young. Makes the shot.
Jackie.
Basket number 4 this game brings her up to 4 for 9.
A terrific defender. Once Young grabs the steal, she's looking to go all the way.
Now here's Laney Hamilton.
5 points in the game. And Kia Stokes with the block. They retain possession. And now the Aces on the break. Here's Gustafson. Good. First shot, first basket. New York in the lead. Ionescu outside. Berg. Rebounded by Jewel Lloyd.
And foul on Laney Hamilton.
That's her first foul.
Tough break to the D. Took the hit and drew the whistle.
Substitution.
But she was late to get there. The ref couldn't give her a free pass on that one.
Wilson, right side. Not gonna go that time. Some solid defense from Brianna Stewart. The putback. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Chelsea Gray for 3. And another miss by Las Vegas. And so it's New York with it. 3-point lead. Outside Lloyd. The 3. New York with the rebound. Now here is Ionescu. She's got 8. 3-pointer. The basket good off the assist from Jonquel Jones.
They really set Ionescu up for success there. Perfectly positioned with a good look at the hoop.
Pass to Wilson. Here's Young.
Laney Hamilton covering.
Back to Wilson. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
That pass led her so perfectly, she didn't even have to break stride.
Stewart with the ball. Working on Wilson.
Ionescu left side.
6 on the shot clock. And again, it's New York with a 3.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from three-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
And here's Ionescu. She's got 14.
Laney Hamilton.
Guarded by Young. Back to Stewart. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Las Vegas ball. Substitution.
Young with it. She's got 16. Jackie Young draws the double. Just 5 to shoot. The three-pointer is on target.
Yeah, Young is such an effective ball handler, spots the wide open shooter and passes the rock.
And the Liberty with possession here. Loud right side. Pass to Stewart. Ionescu outside. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Now here's Young.
Hamilton covering.
Here's Stokes. Cloud with the steal. Back to Stewart. Ionescu outside. Just 4 to shoot. The trade. Rebound by the Aces.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
And it's Hayes missing.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
To the paint. Tries to snap the cold streak. And Ionescu with a nice bucket inside.
What a terrific night for Sabrina Ionescu, showing off her abilities as a natural-born scorer.
Outside Lloyd. Pass to Wilson.
Minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Hayes with it. Defended by Stewart. And that one's good. Hayes.
Moving the ball well out of the front court. Wilson with a nice find.
On offense, here the Liberty. Loud outside. Brianna Stewart drives in. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
Seconds to
It goes on Asia Wilson.
But with the ability to get to the hoop, Stewart is an all-around offensive force.
She's getting her first free throw attempts of the night. And she knocks down the first one.
The number 1 overall pick in 2016, Brianna Stewart continues to be a big-time player in the W.
Well, her transition from Connecticut to the WNBA was seamless. She won Rookie of the Year and established herself as a star right from the jump. Now, as a veteran, Stewie remains one of the most dominant players in the league.
And while Brianna Stewart has a lot of years left in the tank, she's already in the GOAT conversation.
It's crazy. I mean, she's had 5 straight top 3 finishes in MVP race. She's already won every award, every title, we took in college, internationally, WNBA. She's on a path unmatched in the history of the game.
Now Lainey Hamilton.
5 points in the game. Brianna Stewart from outside. A rebound by Gray. The Aces trailing. Pass to Lloyd. Jacks up a 3. Tries again. Wilson can't hit. Here's Jones. She's got 12. Outside Stewart. It drops for her second made shot this game. An unimpressive 2 for 7. And the Aces with possession. Trailing by 4. Outside Lloyd. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Consistently keeping her teammates involved and engaged. Gray's willingness to move the ball is contagious.
Now here is Ionescu. 16 points for her. Clock at 6. The bank shot, no good. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Liberty out in front, up 1. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And it's been a back-and-forth game with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter getting started here. Sabrina Ionescu really making a difference out there.
She is such a dynamic scorer. That much we know. And her talent really was on full display in the first half.
Yeah, look, there's no way around it. She's a hard player to keep down, and so far, they haven't found the answer for her, and there might not be one.
New York in the lead. Outside, Stewart.
Here's Phoebish.
Guarded by Young. Stewart inside, working on Wilson. And it's Stewart missing. Outside Lloyd for the lead. That's good, and so Asia Wilson with the assist.
Quality dish by Wilson. Good heads-up basketball helps her find the open player.
Ionescu outside. Outside Stewart. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Gray. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Good on the bucket.
And this is where you get Wilson the ball. A skilled interior player who's comfortable attacking from that spot.
Now here is Ionescu. She's covered closely. To the inside. Here's Stewart. And she gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
At 6'4", with her abilities, it's almost impossible to stop Stewart down low.
Outside Lloyd. Good on the triple.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here is Ionescu. She's got 16. Pass to Stewart. Shoots over Wilson. A nice shot by Stewart.
The mid-range jumper, it's a very high percentage shot for her when she has that much room to get it off.
Now here's Gray. She's got 9. From deep, Asia Wilson.
Amy Hamilton with the rebound.
New York trailing here.
In 2023, the Liberty made their long-awaited return to the WNBA Finals.
It's crazy to think about it, guys, but that was their first trip to the finals in 21 years. And despite it being the Liberty's 5th finals appearance, still no titles. Incredible when you think this is an original WNBA franchise and the amount of stars and Hall of Famers they've had over the years.
Now here's Gray. Back to Young. Again, it's Las Vegas.
Another for Young, and while she's a tremendous passer, when she starts scoring like this, it adds another dimension for her team.
New York calls timeout. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Ionescu outside, and they double up Sabrina Ionescu. Lets the three fly, gets a three-pointer to fall.
There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like her could be left wide open like that.
Now here's Young. She's got 18. Wilson the screen for three. Rebound New York. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Phoebish. The kick out to Ionescu. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Outside Lloyd. Let's go with a three.
They grab their own miss.
Outside Young. Second chance shot. And the layup is good.
And this is how you finish through contact. Young showing some strength.
And the Liberty with possession here. Jones outside.
Phoebish. Outside, Lainey Hamilton.
Shot clock at 5.
Phoebish.
Guarded by Young.
They get it back.
The second chance effort, and the shot goes down.
Now you can tell Jones knows when it's time to dominate. Go inside and take charge of the paint.
Down low. Wilson can't hit.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton.
Screen by Stewart.
Pass to Ionescu.
From downtown, Wilson pulls it down. Las Vegas trailing. And here is Gray. She's got 9. Now Lloyd. Fires the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Today we're seeing what Lloyd can do. Put the ball in the bucket over and over. Her diverse skill set, it allows her to rack up some points.
Now here is Ionescu. She's got 22. Stewart with the ball, working on Wilson.
Some great tight defense right there. Got right up on her and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother her on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Here's Phoebish.
She's got 5.
Lainey Hamilton.
Covered by Lloyd. Here's Jones. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Second personal foul.
When we talk about players that just flat out win, who comes to mind?
Well, give me Breanna Stewart. 4 titles in college and a couple more in the WNBA. Stewie knows how to do one thing, and that's get rings.
Yeah, Stewie is incredible, and she just wins flat out. But I'm going to go with Chelsea Gray. 3 WNBA titles, including the last 2. She really helped Las Vegas and that core get over the hump.
That misses, so she splits the free throws.
Well, they should be in front right now, but she'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty.
Gray in the post.
Outside Young. Gets over Cloud. Young shot's good.
Ionescu has it.
For three. Nailed from three-point land.
This is her game. Ionescu is a scorer and stays active on offense. You love her confidence.
Pass to Wilson. Rebound, New York.
She might have wore herself out with the performance in the last quarter. She hasn't had nearly the same kind of success in this one.
Now here's Cloud. Ionescu. Stewart.
She's guarded by Parker Tyus.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Out of bounds. Liberty ball as New York keeps possession. Here's Cloud. Over to the left wing. Pass to Ionescu.
A hard-nosed defender. Hayes plays with a chip on her shoulder and really just loves to compete.
Gray with it. Inside. Here's Wilson. The shot off that time. Good defensive work by Jonquel Jones. And here's Cloud. Gray defending. Now Cloud.
Pass to Phoebish.
6 on the shot clock. For 13. The shot that time not on target.
Misfires again, and the ball simply refuses to cooperate with her.
Outside Young. Back to Gray.
Parker Tyus.
Defended by Stewart. Young shot's good.
Keeping Young out of the paint has to be a focus for this defense. She is so effective near the rim.
Here's Cloud. Pass to Stewart. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Wilson pulls it down. The Aces with the lead.
You want to talk about a well-rounded player? Sabrina Ionescu can really do it all.
And we knew this about her early on. She was the only player in college basketball history, male or female, with 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 1,000 assists. I mean, think about that for a moment. She is a special, special talent.
Here's Phoebish.
5 points in the game. Ionescu outside. Outside. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
A gifted shooter for a player her size, Jones is a matchup nightmare.
To the middle. Here's Wilson. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the strike for 2.
And for Sabrina Ionescu, her three-point shooting took a massive leap in year 4.
Well, you know, it's something Ionescu has worked very hard on. You look at her first 3 years in the league, she shot just 33% from deep. But year 4, that percentage shot up to 45%, and it was on major volume. Sabrina leading the WNBA in three-pointers made.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so she hits them both. Here's Cloud. Pass to Burke. Now Stewart. Evans covering. And again, it's New York with a 3.
Give her an inch. Dewey will just knock those down so quick with her release.
Outside Evans. Wilson. Rebound, New York. Here's Burke. The three-pointer off the mark. Las Vegas trailing. Pass to Gray. Launches a three.
Offensive rebound.
It's good.
Well, a focal point of Wilson's game is crashing the glass, and she really just refuses to quit on any play.
Now here is Stewart. She's got 13. And here is Jones. Nice defense from Asia Wilson. Pass to Gray. Evans. Wilson the screen. Now here's Evans. Wilson sets a screen. And it's Dana Evans with the triple.
Pulling the strings. Evans thriving in the pick and roll.
The Liberty trail. And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Jones. Outside Stewart. Back to Jones. Unloads. Stewart can't hit.
I mean, it would have been something to see her hit from all the way back there.
There aren't many players that can hit from out there, but she's definitely one of them.
The third quarter comes to a close. The Aces on top. They're up by 4. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And welcome back as we get rolling once more. Fourth quarter right ahead and what'll be a very well contested game. Here's Young. Pass to Stokes. Outside Evans. They set the pick from past the arc. It's hauled in by Harrison.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
To the paint. A solo fast break. Finished off the break.
Like a bolt of lightning, Lloyd is a streak down the court. Awesome in transition.
And the Liberty with possession here. They trail by 6. Back to Ionescu. Takes the 3. Unable to get that one to go. And here's Evans. To the inside. It's stolen by Harrison. Here's Burke. Covered by Lloyd. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Drills it from outside.
You know, some players give that shot to, but let me be clear. She is not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
Now here's Young.
Lady Hamilton covering.
Back to Lloyd. Outside Evans. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, Evans can absolutely knock it down. She's very patient and makes sure she gives the shot everything she has.
Outside, Lady Hamilton.
Pass to Sabali. Burke covered by Lloyd. Here's Ionescu. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's New York with a 3.
Well, you want to get back into a ball game, knock down threes. Another 3 from her, getting them that much closer.
Well, she knows all about that. I mean, most of her points have come on the three-point shot today.
Pass to Young. Now Gustafson. Soft touch off the glass.
So talented. She can make plays like that in her sleep, guys.
Outside, Lady Hamilton. Back to Ionescu.
This one for three.
Stokes with the rebound.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and she'll shoot one more at the line.
At the line for the away
Both teams deciding to change it up.
One shot.
Here's Ionescu.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in.
Right side, Sabali.
Clock at 6.
Back to Ionescu.
Takes the three. Rebound by the Aces.
It's Tiffany Mitchell on the wing.
Outside Lloyd. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First personal foul.
And it's going to be on Sabrina Ionescu.
Just knowing how to play. Avoid pushing the action and forcing the whistle.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for her. And for the #1 pick in the 2015 WNBA draft, it's safe to say that Jewel Lloyd has lived up to the hype.
Lloyd has been a steady, reliable scorer ever since she was selected with the top pick. Now in her 30s, she continues to be a key cog in this team's offense.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Lloyd gets to the line pretty often for a guard. Lights out at the stripe.
Ionescu outside.
New York, no good that time either. And it's the Aces with the ball. 10-point lead. This is their biggest lead. Outside Young. Rebounded by Davis.
Well, I mean, to me at least, Brian, it looked like it was going to be an easy 2 points there.
You're right, Tim, and she's got some angry words for herself after that miss.
New York, no good that time either. Outside Lloyd.
Pass to Stokes.
Young. Spins. Converts after the nice spin.
Flashy handles from Young, certainly doesn't lack confidence on the floor.
And it's been a pretty rough stretch for them.
Yeah, this is an important possession. It's essential they put a stop to this run.
Here's Phoebish. He's guarded by Parker Tyus.
A floater. Rebound by the Aces. Outside Lloyd.
Pass to Parker Tyus.
Young.
Guarded by Davis.
Sinks that one from the post.
She's had such a steady hand, and I think watching this game, she's the one responsible for getting them this lead late.
Yeah, her shooting percentage is unreal right now. Just so dependable here today.
Sabali with it. Pass to Davis. Ionescu
Shoots. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
outside Evans. Parker Tyus up top.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot and will shoot two at the line.
Third team foul. At the line for the away team, Cheyenne Parker Tyus. 2 shots.
Shooting 2. And she can't get the first one. And the Aces will go for a different look here. And she sinks the second. Stewart with the ball. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Jones outside. And she's good on the three ball.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Timeout called the Aces.
And your Breakers is through. Now your Breakers is through. Make some noise, fans.
And the Aces with possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Gray outside. For three, Tiffany Hayes. Rebound, New York.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Back to Jones. Stewart. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
They are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth.
Yeah, and that's just putting it mildly, Tim. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on their opponents with the triple.
And there's no better time, Brian, to hit threes than in the fourth quarter.
Here's Gray. Tries again. And it's laid in by Parker Tyus.
The D got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Picked by Jones. The floater. And that's 2 points on the layup.
You have to have perfect timing to knock down the teardrop.
The Aces with the lead. Now Gray. Outside Hayes. Gray left side. Pass to Gustafson. Now here's Gray. She's covered by Cloud. And Chelsea Gray hits from deep.
A dangerous playmaker with an assortment of moves. Gray is a defender's worst nightmare.
And here's Stewart. Thiebish, covered by Gustafson. Back to Stewart. Cloud outside. Pass to Burke. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
What vision. It's almost like she has a built-in radar. Cloud just knows when teammates get open.
Gray outside. Now Gustafson. Rebounded by Thiebish. Here's Cloud. Pass to Burke. Here's Stewart. Brianna Stewart draws the double. Cloud, Gray defending, kicks it out to Jones. From the arc, and again, it's New York with a three.
The shot finally dropping for them in bunches, and the complexion of this game has changed.
That was the only thing that could have brought them back in this game. Everything had to start falling. Boy, have they gotten hot.
Outside Hayes. Gray. The three ball. That shot off. And here's Burke. To the middle. It's stolen by Parker Tyus. Now here's Gray. She's guarded closely. And there's the foul on the shot. She'll go to the line for two.
Look how tenacious Wilson is, just daring defenders to foul her on the way up.
At the line for the away team, Asia Wilson. Two shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That one falls, so she hits both of them. Timeout called the Liberty.
Really, they're not pleased at all with the looks they've given up inside, and they want to talk to the team about tightening things up defensively.
Well, that's what's got to happen, and I'm sure the coaches will let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and that's a recipe for disaster.
The Liberty trail.
Now here's Laney Hamilton. Pass to Phoebish.
All alone. The rebound by Asia Wilson. Outside Lloyd to the wing, right side. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lloyd. That'll be her second foul of the game.
Laney Hamilton with it. Pass to Phoebish.
Now Ionescu. 6 to shoot. New York, no good that time either.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the rock. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Lloyd.
Laney Hamilton covering.
Outside Young. From outside the arc. New York with the rebound. Right side, Stewart. Goes outside. And a great assist by Brianna Stewart as that one goes in.
A great feel for when the team needs a big play. Jones is a timely and dependable scorer.
Gray in the post. Covered by Ionescu.
They're moving it up.
There's Laney Hamilton.
And it falls! And she has brought them within 2 points.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Now Gray. Outside Lloyd. Here's the three. Drains it from downtown.
What a bucket. Jewel Lloyd asked for the ball in these situations. Such a rare quality.
And the Liberty call time here. Outside, Laney Hamilton.
It's good. And she has brought them within 2 points.
Great read by Ionescu at just about 6 feet. Sabrina is pretty tall for a 1. She's able to see the whole court.
Tyus on the right.
Outside Young.
Parker Tyus the screen.
3 on the clock. Young's shot is off. New York calls timeout.
It all comes down to this. Enough time still on the clock that they should be able to get a good look.
Yeah, there's always the debate of whether to take a 2 to tie or a 3 to win, but if it were up to me, I'd pound it down low and try to get a good shot in tight.
I'm with you, Brian. Just get the 2 points and keep the game alive.
On offense, here the Liberty. 2-point game. Now
Now here is Ionescu. Great defending. To take the lead. Can't get the three to fall.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up in it.
Timeout called the Aces. Jackie Young. Good from downtown. What a shot. But it looks like they may take a second look at it. And they're calling for a review of the last second shot. If they overturn the basket, they get a chance to play the overtime period. Otherwise, this one's over. Have made their decision. The basket will count. It took a little while to check the replay, but they did in fact have it right. She got it off in time.
But even though they had it right the first time, it was a good move to double check it. When it comes to the game-winning shot, you have to get the play right.
So it's the Aces taking the W in a close game. And they break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
This is a win they should take a ton of pride in. They battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll wrap it up